Hello and welcome y'all. I'm Wicklevere back with Mini Mojo. I'm tempted to go with this map again. Ugh. you know, I might actually do that, New South Wales too. This is the map of Australia if you clearly don't know that. Or specifically of New South Wales. A state within Australia. Oh, it's because this is the first time I'm downloading. I'm like, what is it telling me the tutorials? It's like, no, it's the first time I'm doing it. Hang on. There we go, that's better. I haven't played mini Metro for a while on the computer at least. I played it on my phone. Oh yeah, a lot because I got it on the phone, which is really nice to play it while you're going. Although it is one of those ones where it's like you really get into it, which is kind of annoying when you're waiting. But it's still really fun. College bridges. Ooh. This is the one before mini motorways. You would have probably seen that with me unless you're new to the block. Because this is a custom map on the workshop as well. I didn't realise I was left on it. I seen this in the workshop and showed up in the workshop, like the tab in the workshop one day, and I'm like, I have to play this. Be my state of origin, pretty much. I know, I come from the south of New South Wales. I might do this. I'll have to wait till we really zoom out. Like they right now we're more towards down Sydney. Oh yeah, that's would be the state capital. That's where the capital is in this little bob. If you're curious. I think I can't exactly remember what Sydney is around it, but we are Sydney is somewhere around the capital. All those little buggers are like, you know, very close next to each other. I don't know why. There we go, and then we can actually send you out this way. And then about here would be a giant mountain called the Gator Running Range. Somewhere around out this area. You can imagine it's very lovely when you have to drive up there. Car sickness and that, man, it's nothing. You'd be experienced before. It's crazy. Oh, it's a star when he must really make him into a tourist hotspot. Still need to zoom out to know exactly where we are. I think we are starting to get more less mid up this way. But yeah, a little bit of a geology lesson here. Don't know if you hate it or do you like it, but there we go. Oh, and there's Victoria. you from there? Oh, one on the coast. interesting too, just to like look at a place you know and just see like looking at this map and just thinking I vaguely know all the like big like city areas are and like like hotspots, destination hotspots, and it's interesting to see how this pops out and how different it is in a way. You guys know what I mean? I think it's really cool just to experience that. It's the reason why I want to play it again. Oh, we got one to Victoria. We're going to Victoria, guys. That must be our crossover before we change gauge or whatever. I don't know what they're doing. They always talk about having a high speed rail, but it never goes anywhere. But it would be interesting if it does, because especially if they make it so then they use some of these towns on the coast here, because there's a lot of tourist hotspots on the coast when you come down that a lot of people go. It's interesting to see the style evolve, but I guess people probably say that about my games too. Ooh, we're going right up to the north now, mate. Oh yeah, that is the mid. I guess I can have another carriage. You see how they all stop like that? That's pretty much, I believe, probably where the Gate Divining Range is probably sitting. Then we have a major river that goes through all the way through the inland areas. Then we also have this major board coming out through. There's one of them out Maui. I was confident to know one. I know which one to know it, but now I don't. There you go. This is what if Cars didn't take over would have probably looked like. I don't know. It would have looked very different, wouldn't it? If Card Dependency wasn't like, because Card Dependency really took over like this region as like I guess you can kind of in the south area of New South Wales, but never really like. It is really hard to get a train from the north to the south, but then it's also really expensive too, even when you can. Ooh, there's South Australia. We're going to South Australia on this line too. I think I want to have another one on purple. I don't know. I feel like you never fully understand like how powerful it is to have a cheap bus that doesn't cost you a small fortune until you do. Oh, and effective too, because I was taking the bus yesterday, and I'm thinking, well, how the fuck did sorry, how the hell did I live before Google Maps or the website to tell me how and where I'm going? How the hell you live before that? That helped you tell you what bus you could take. Like at very least, just doing that, like and tell you what stops you gonna get knocked off. Because for some reason, the system's very much like unclear about that, and it's just like, why, sir? What is your problem? No, I don't even need this one too. The problem is that no, I do have a bridge. Oh, okay. I thought I don't have a bridge. I have to make sure it takes that. Let's actually recover. Oh no, we can't. Damn. I was hoping to recover a bridge, but that doesn't look like it would. getting how many goddamn withers up this way. I might actually do that. Yeah, that one. Okay. Which one am we gonna check over there? We have to check over yellow. Another one in South Australia. We haven't gone up to Queensland yet. The only thing in that, because it's not quite how much of a dog leg this is. It's border crossing, like, trust me, it is crazy. Oh, now we got one in Queensland. Oh boy. Uh, hmm. Where is an unnecessary one? Well, that's not really unnecessary, but the problem with that. What if instead I do that? There we go. Now we're safe two. Then we could do that. Been annoying that we're taking out a triangle through the middle of it, but yeah, no, that's how life goes sometimes. Take out a triangle in the middle of things. I don't know. I don't want to bring that over. I feel like I'm sanding too much on that yellow line, and I don't want too much on that yellow line. I wonder what the hub would be. The hub right here. It would be interesting thing, wouldn't it? What would be the grand hub? I'll keep it in case there's another one that actually is more of a hub. Oh my god, we're going profit in here. I'm pretty sure Adelaide is down along here somewhere. Oh, this is along down the southern front, the southern coast of it. I don't think it's right there. And Melbourne's down here somewhere. Oh, we're gonna try and go back. Okay, that's cool. Might as well upgrade to a fee. Get some long lines in there. Make that square important. Coverage, bridge. I really do like how they make this map. I mean, yeah, I'm playing it again, so I do like it. Might actually bring it up there too. Where are we gonna check this one? Well, of course, we're gonna have to start from here. Or do we just want to take you down and put the blue line, this light blue line as the main? Because I might have that star as the ending, and then the blue, the teal line gets to be the north bugger. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll have to have another interchange. So interchange is larger stops if you don't know that. I might actually put the word one over there. put a carriage on him. I did not put a carriage on him. Come on, buddy. Accept it. Accept your carriage. Carriage, man. They do slow down a little bit. But sometimes you make your snake long enough, it still does a job. There we go. I guess I'm gonna... Is that... That wasn't gonna be no exchange here. Yeah. I'm gonna build that one too and change. Oh, look at that. We got a bridge back. Yeah. Beautiful. Could actually connect more of the special ones, but it doesn't seem like I need to connect the special ones as much. Sometimes you do on certain lines. Could also join that one there. So then it connects its special ones there. Ooh, what hole was that again? Slightly inland before the jobs. Can't remember what side hole that is. I guess that would be... yeah, I can't remember what hole that is. It doesn't get too far. No, it's mid in between. There we go. But I was thinking, excuse me, guys, don't overlap yourselves. Bloody hillbillies. That's what I was thinking. So let's just like the purple loop. I don't know, I'm very tempted. Maybe I should. There we go. Caught the loop. Oh, we're going wide up in this is actually further. Oh no, it is Brisbane. It basically is Brisbane pretty much. Because there's little islands, but I mean it is more northern part of Brisbane. It's not quite Brisbane. Like I want a train station and be like everything that's going on here. Money new no like exchange. It's raining outside. It rains a bit. I don't know if it will lower the gun. I'm still gonna look see how it's going. Oh, I didn't know there's a new fella up here. I need to add in more. I think I might add one more on there. And give it a courage. Courage. Oh, so that purple line, you know, that purple line doesn't have a thing for miles. Triangle for miles. Okay, good. I was thinking better pick that back up, mate. Yeah, I think I'll let's make the square. I'll keep an eye on what I'm going to next interchange, won't I? Got a nice chocolate coffee at the moment. Really good. I will do that one as well. Courage, bitch. Doing that courage. August Pop Sugar 9 exchange, oh well. I will go the same way. I have to make sure the one's going the other way, won't I? I don't get two little things. Pages. Oh, in the exchange. I'm not even actually reading what they're saying or no. I can accept that. That I'm not reading what it says. I might need another one on this line. With a carriage. There you go, I'm saying it differently now again. Carriage. Carriage. Yep. It's Wednesdays, isn't it? Oh, I can actually start to do. I can start to use some of these bridges, which might be very helpful. Well, shorter lines is the teal, but not really. Green? Question mark. Red's fully extended. I think green, but teal is pretty used as well. Hmm. How you guys going on there? You guys enjoying the show? Sometimes there's games like this where it's like you definitely don't want to be the bugger thinking about it, and it's just nice to watch. And games like this, isn't it? That's what I feel about like some horror games. Is like I wonder the Lord's game, man. I mean, they're more than naturally playing it. Especially like triple A ones these days. I feel like it's not. It's really hard to justify that expense. Ooh, might as well make that into an exchange. Might more because purple is kind of designed for that. So I'm actually gonna be. I might keep that one and keep the other one. I might actually go off and send it to the green one there. Instead, go to triangle there, and then that will break up all the bloody end of circles, you know? Sometimes the end of circles are the worst. Who's in charge of the star? I don't know, remember where that lives. Oh, the blue one. Oh, the teal one. Yeah, that come. Clearing up the stars. I might have to do more on the green soon, but look really up. Like small little things like angles too, that speeds them up. Like this game gets very intense. Oh, it really helps that there's a triangle down there. I wonder if we should have purple on the jump as well, on the triangle jump. Maybe. Hmm. Oh, mine on the endless mode. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we're going so well. I was thinking that one was that today. I don't know how long I'm gonna make this video go then. Ugh. Probably didn't get out there. It took that long to see on this one. Let's go. I want more green. Bigger snakes. Probably want a no, yeah, cabbage is probably a lot better. If your interchange stations are big, have a lot of people on it, that's good. If your main lines have too many people on it, that means your line is not able to get that capacity. I might actually upgrade that one. So it keeps putting all stuff down there. There we go. That one's exchange. Oh, we need more bloody teal, don't we? I'm get my coffee. Which one do we want? I think in that carriage, why not? I want to get a long custom favorite. Now, biggest problem is all these circles here are a pain in the ass. Like, that's probably the biggest thing at the moment. See how they're just coming through, like, empty? Like, that's, like, worse. The worst way, the worst one. Yeah, actually, I'm looking at those two. You know, damn it, on the green. I'm trying to bring a carriage, not carriage down there, but it doesn't want me to. It's like, no, how dare you? Now we're starting to fill up on the lines, I think. Oh no, we're good. And we do more for all those ones, can we? Carriages? I guess interchange would be better. Here we go. See what this fella's doing. Knock off a couple there. This one's pretty big at the moment. Big Bear's gonna come in and do that. More cabbages. You guys have to see the mighty snake in action. They would link up a bunch of squares on that one. That's a bit annoying. Where's my second square? Oh, yeah, right there. Might as well put that on the line. Purple line. Need to change probably. What else we gotta do? I'm gonna put this on there too. Make that into an interchange. There we go. I think I want to knock that back. Knock that one, yeah, I don't want that one on there anymore. I think the teal might be having more problems. Oh, I'm gonna make it try. It's like, nope. Big boy line. Oh, I need those squares. Squares are bloody a pain in my ass, aren't they? So I'm gonna get rid of them on the way back, you know? Because we only have two square points, and that is probably, that is, at the current moment, the most annoying thing is squares. And then the circles in this way too. Second most annoying thing. Oh, more trains, cool. I'll get another one of those because we don't really need the bridges at the moment. Oh, we're at max. Can I go 6? Oh. What needs to be changed now? I guess fill over a whole bunch of squares. Which is super annoying. That's good to know. Next one plays map I can put 6 on, if I remember. It's good to know. Still need to do my day shifts, so I have a lot of change to cheap too. Let's keep your emails real nice. I guess I have went up to like more north area. The problem is I do want to like, bring some money to spend if I'm gonna go to the like tourist hotspots. You do want a bit of money to spend at your tourist hotspots. Hmm. You never tell if I'm doing good or terrible. I feel like I'm going terrible, but yeah, it's going pretty well. Definitely need to do something with the yellow. I hate how many circles are over there. You know? It's just annoying the hell out of me. Oh, interchange. Because if I make every stop big. And like, don't want to have problems, won't I? I don't actually want that to go along. I want it to end at the square now. I'm thinking that would be a lot better fun. Because then it can dump its bloody extra bastards off and come back straight away. Pick up everybody else. And make use of it being a bigger fella too. Okay, you get to be a big fella then. Congratulations, mate. Get promoted. Biggest thing with purple, so the circles don't do, and the circles don't do it much good because it picks up pretty much everybody. Thinking here, thinking I might actually put this over here and being the blue over here. The blue can also. Oh no, I guess I still have my problem with the triangle, didn't I? Although this is actually a lot nicer. Because now you have more triangles to go to on here, rather than just once a while. Big problem now that becomes an interstation interchange. Problem now. I guess I could always stick that there. There we go. Now we're talking, mate. Because I can't resist. Gotta make a bigger trade. And like small fellas fill up in 5 seconds. It's a bit like train wheel up, you know? When a small fella do a big fella's job, it's just like, you know, and you fill up in 5 seconds. Same as, you know, send a big fella do a small fella's job, like. But it's pretty interesting how doing gardening is really, you know, I feel like it really makes you go like, get the hot yeah sometimes when you do gardening. Because there's so many advantages to being larger and there's so many advantages to being small. And I'm about midway, so I'm about medium. But there's some things I can do that taller people can't do, and the same with the smaller people. Like, interesting, isn't it? Sometimes like that when you do certain things, it's just like, yeah, really makes you glad you decide to do certain things sometimes. The sun didn't install like the aircon, so hope I'm guessing power won't go out this morning, but I might go out later. I'm thinking about what I video to do. Got uni starting up soon, which is, I don't know, I like it at the same time, it's just going to take so much of my hours. I'm not doing 4 again, that was a... Oh, that cabbage down there is invisible, man. He's got an that dude's is blind outside, man, like a wild dog. That dude's got courage, man. All the way, especially all the way to Square too, man. Oh my god, ranching that wide. You wanna go to Destination Square and you're just winding outside like a wild dog. Oh, 2 trains. A bench. Let's go with more carriages. Okay, we can't put any more in there. Can't put any more in there. Can't put any more in there. Oh, there we can. Take the till in. Yeah, it's just the till now. Oh, okay. We need more carriages now. Look at that small little buggy down below. Little guy with all his glasses. Look at that. Nice. Stubborn New South Wales taking all the traffic. Filling up all the trains. I'm kidding. All the tourists coming from north and other states. It's not like too when you learn the history of your trainway, and it used to be like 5 times bigger. I always feel kind of annoyed too when, you know, as someone who does come from like the bush, like I want to be on a bush train before I get to a city train than to have to learn on while I'm in the busy city to how train network works. But I guess I do know how it works a bit more now, or how it works in general now. Then I'll have to teach my cousins whatever they come over to. There was a mall that went up that's far, that's quite north, pretty much in a different council area as well, that far north. And I'm like just thinking, I'm gonna have to walk around here before I ever be even my parents down there who've been in the city for a while, but especially the cousins, man. I feel like the next time they come, I got more been going to a lot lately, and I'll be able to get them around. I'm starting to learn it a bit more. You know, it's like it was reasonably complicated at first to learn, but now I'm starting to get the hang of it a bit. You know, it was one of the more complicated ones to learn my way around. One of my first ones up in Gold Coast was the first Mars Island to get around was a bit complicated. A lot of those I guess are like at first complicated, but you do learn them pretty quickly in the Gold Coast. And the couple up here up in the big cities is like I don't know. You know, there's some that takes a couple of tries. And there's some that's just like the most basic mall shit you ever gone. The most basic set box say that as long as you know what side you're going and what floor you're going, you're good. Basically, there's some of that basic. I might actually put a triangle there so we don't have to keep fighting. I might make that change. There we go. Because they're going to dump all their squares down there for some reason. Green's already full up, man. Poor Green. I finally got myself a new phone, which is nice. I don't have two lines straight for the middle. Used to start off with one green line, but now over that, like a week or two ago, it ended up with a white line between it too. And goddamn it, it's like my new phone is fancy as. Although it is in some ways, oh god, someone's outside, a downgrade of what I had before. It is still an upgrade because the battery life was really starting to go. And usually most of the time, if you experience technology, you know, it's like it's coming to the end, you know. Oh, it actually figured itself out after got rid of the overflow. That's actually quite nice, at least. Because it should have knocked out a lot of four. It should have really helped the purple get going. That's the reason why I did that for. I haven't really started patterns like triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square. Because I wanted to break up all those circles. It's probably in the it's kind of important. Because all these back here circles, I think that's what I had problems with before. Well, not a map actually as well, is that a lot of them are circles. I mean, that's part of the challenge sometimes. But you gotta remember to break up your circles. You don't want them to be the top dog of everything. You gotta remind them that they are not the most important bug in the universe. Hmm. See here. Oh, we're gonna have one of those. But since we got 15 bridges for eight of these. There we go. I'm turning this into a loop, man. That's what I'm doing. Looping times. Oh, well, I think I've discovered like most of the place I've lived as a kid. You know, let's get that small one a bit. The extra oomph in them. Yeah. I've been interesting too lately. I've seen you from the show that I didn't know. That I was like, hopefully it does come out season two, but it did come out with season two. Because it's Australian show and it's really cool. I'm not really like the problem is that they don't support the Australian show as more as two seasons, you know, and it's like really popular. And it isn't like specifically a state problem, a certain state problem. It's like all of them. We're like, yeah, I don't know why. I was trying to see if I could find more fun, see if I could find like market funding for bush dog food, school in Queensland, but I wasn't able to find any. So I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe I could just do like, market funding. I guess it is general funding for the bill as well. But it's like really weird that the way they did the contract and everything. It is like, because like I did, I got a game and it's just like, I want to be funded for it and I also want like marketing support for it, as a small indie developer. But it's been annoying like that, isn't it? I think other countries have got like way better. It does feel like, personally, there's way more support for like the arts than there is for game design, which is probably what I'm probably gonna probably mainly build this business around is the arts. Cause I am doing all these art competitions as well. Like one of the ways is like I'm able to get in these competitions. Mine's 10 times more likely to be seen over the what I did for the games, which is kind of sad. You know, I do like doing both, and I might keep doing both. Cause it's like really hard to like I feel like it's gonna be really hard in future to explain to people. It's like the idea of a nickname. Like how the channel is called Redcollarwolf. That kind of name. Explain that to the old school buggers would be hard as well. Oh, he's got a couple of flying buggers coming out of him too. What is he card okay? Like it's spinning up open. I didn't design the tracks like that. I don't think. I want the builder. The silly Victorians. What are they doing, man? I think that would be close to Melbourne, but I think Melbourne is around this little ditch as well. One of these in Melbourne. One of these circles. Tell me your circle, guys. Don't be too offended. Even this one's more special. I'm just thinking yelling now, don't I? Exactly, it's a circle too. I'm pretty sure it's around that ditch as well where it is, or it's further on that way. Oh, this is that tourist hotspot. I better take a screenshot. I'm gonna need that for loaner. Oh, it's rolling. I guess this is going. I feel like this is going really slow, but it's not. I think they're doing a little bit better with the till. Actually, yeah, I might as well knock the air and do it like that. There we go. That will probably actually make it travel a bit more smoother. Adding more cabbage to my favourite one. And it's copy now then. The problem is my phone's a little bit bigger, but my custom case, I've taken off the old like plastic bit of case. The only problem is that I just gotta readjust it slightly so it does fit in my old case. And I also gotta use the gel because the plastic case I got here, I guess, is quite tough. So I'm gonna have to gel through the plastic later to make holes so I can stitch it on. Because I don't want to glue anything. Glue is just a nuisance. Sometimes. I could also put some going over here so that we cover a little gap as well. The only problem is it's slightly like, I guess here if we do it like that we should be fine. Because it's slightly larger than my previous phone. But not by much. I thought it'd be a lot more larger because, you know, as it goes. But no, not really. How's everything going over here? I'm not paying attention anymore. Yeah, I might put a back plate onto this little part. Just to, you know, make it bigger. Well, maybe they need to, don't they? I do feel like I want to expand the touch. But I don't know, it's really hard. Sometimes you go through these things and you think, should I not? It's a real question. I think I might want to expand it a little. Because the height is fine, it is the width that's the biggest problem. Because I'm going to get the case to fully cover the height of the case, so the screen's like fully covered. Problem is, torn between putting on. I got a screen protector. I'm torn between putting it on or not on. But I guess I'll always spend the money, so. It's the biggest problem I've got at the moment. My screen protector's alright, but then there's been, lately with a lot of phones, been problems with touching, the touchability. Because it's a new boy, so we have, oh, he's got notifications. He talks, sometimes. Because I bought him out one. I didn't really get it. I didn't really want to get something really expensive. But he's doing alright. He's a A17 Samsung, so he's pretty much the cheapest one I could get. At the moment, he is 5G because the 5G was actually cheaper than the 4G at the time. So he's got space for upgrade for expansion mobile. If 5G ever becomes more of a thing. So I don't think my plan's got 5G on it. I'd be surprised. Kind of like the cheap plan. I'll see. The lady was going through all the things to get make me spend more, and I'm like, nope, don't need that stuff. Cause I think I'll keep my old phone like for camera. Cause especially if I want to go into more. Cause I do have a second channel too. That is built for if I want to get into more art, physical art. But I don't know. It's hard to know where you're gonna go and where you. Sometimes. Speaking of which, I do got to do something before the end of the month. I do actually want to put something into the Echo this year, which would be really cool. Like it's going to cost me an arm and a leg as it does, which is basically the country show or the Easter show. I guess not boy Easter, that's Cindy, but it's basically the more it's a country show in the city, and it's usually the one where they get to do all the judging of the cool bush stuff, so you get to see the lead up to the lead. It's the top dog competition stuff. Because like the first wool cutters, the best products, all that kind of stuff. And they also get sell some products too. Sell you some gun stuff, so Oh, and you also get to see all different people's arts as well. Like it's really cool. So I did do one in the Gold Coast, the Gold Coast Road. I ended up using one of my teeth in my head from there in the Gold Coast Road last time I was there, but it was really cool. I'm gonna do my first studio this year, yeah, so that would be cool. Well, things are trying to haunt me. People are running around outside. Ugh. Yeah, I really want to put my case back on my phone. New phone as soon as I can, paranoia. think it cost me $250, which was very cheap. Yeah. The biggest problem was getting all the accessories I've got. It costing us $60. I'm glad I didn't get more an expensive one, you know, because I still want to get that money for a circle saw, which is basically a saw that makes hand cutting 10 times faster. If you don't know what that does, it's more of a hand tool, like called this hand one. I'm after. So that make life, you know, doing basic, making stuff a lot easier. And it'll make better straight lines too, hopefully, if I do everything right on it. So that'd be exciting. I also got like the pull saw, which has been going really well too. It's been really good at but some things that are normal, like more traditional, like what they call, what's basically the push saws, the more Western ones are push saws. Pull saws more like from Japanese woodworking, and probably some other places use them as well. I wouldn't be surprised. But the pull saw does do like certain things, like there you go. Like the pull saw is really good at freelance sawing and different angles as well, unlike the Western saw. Like I don't need to have it on a specific angle to make it work. It can be on multiple angles. But I think I'm trying to, I'm slowly learning it. I was watching a show where it's just like this dude who's very inspired by like the English knights and wanted to go kidnap a katana, and I'm thinking, my experience with saws lately, do you even know how to use one of those, man? Like, why would you want to steal a tool that you barely know how to use? I was thinking that's what I was thinking there. And it was just like, it was kind of funny after that experience, because I just started using it and I'm just like looking at that and I'm thinking, like he's got like his traditional English looking sword thing, and it's just like, you sure you want that, dude? You would not know how to use one of those, trust me. Basically, it was kind of funny. That would probably be my speech to the evil dudes, just like trying to steal a weapon that doesn't go with his outfit. It's like, do you even know how to use one of those, man? Like, out of my experience with tools that you barely know, being taught how to use. Sometimes you just don't know how to use them all. Can't wait to get my old case back on the mine. So I ended up getting a new plastic bit so then it holds the phone, which was important. And this little plastic bit needs a bloody gel to go through to organise that. So yeah, I'll begin that with him. Because I might need to expand this area because it is designed for my old phone. Because I also don't want to redesign one again anytime soon. Especially when I recently fixed it up and everything. It was annoying me that I had to undo all the ones I did fix it up to hold the phone. Because I had to redo all that lately. But I guess that was like a month. It was there for like a month because it was a nuisance and I didn't know when I was gonna get my new phone. But like I always thought, when you start to do things up like that, then that's when you get a new phone. Ends up coming through. And because this is mostly basic cheap phone, they always have this hiding in the corner. All the cases hiding in the gate void. Then I ended up getting a more expensive option because they probably should have took the first option. Oh, well maybe not. Who knows, maybe this one would be a lot more nice to have with the letter. Because you won't be able to get this anywhere else. If you guys want to check out my games too, you can check them out on Steam. Bush Dog and What's Outside is on Steam. And there's also One Coffee at a Time, Bush Dog and What's Outside on itch as well. You should see that down below if you've not seen. Check those ones out. You can play Bush Dog and One Coffee at a Time on the web as well on itch. Bush Dog's still a free demo, and I'm pretty sure What's Outside still got the demo on it too. But hopefully, you know, with Bush Dog, we will get that out this year. I am really excited for that possibility. How many took a year to fully develop, you know? At this point, yeah. It really did. About a year and a half. By the time it gets out, it will be a year and a half. Which is kind of exciting, because I originally did it for a project back in 2014, 2024, I mean. 2024, there we go. That's what I'm after. But that was towards, like, the end of the year. I started working on about, Christmas. And I still had computer problems back then, too. So, that'll be really exciting to finally get them out. So, yeah, a bit over a year. But probably about a year and a half for main development. I was for the whole development, really, not even the main part. But it'll be about a year and a half for the whole part, which is one of the faster games. I guess What's Outside for fast. The early development was really fast, but Watchdog was a lot faster for early development. But for full development, What's Outside took a long time to fully do. Well, that's just how it goes, man. Still in the middle of doing my shoes. Be nice to get those done by uni, but I don't think so. Or anytime soon. I've started to do I'm starting to get the back bit done. I've done the front part. You know, the front part you shoe. Because usually you do it in 2 parts. You can do that. I mean, you can also do it once on the party. Do it possible as well. But usually most of the time you do it like... What I'm doing is doing 2 parts. So the front part, like, you know, where the front of your foot goes. And then the back part's where, like, your heel and all those. So I'll cut it, so it's separated in half. About halfway. And eventually we're going to go back through with, and eventually we're going to put them all together, you know, and put the base bottom on, like I did for the other one. And I also have to build Ash's siblings, my siblings' bookshelf. Finally get to put their bed legs on. I'll probably do it today, yeah. I'll probably end the video here today. I was just want me to talk on more, but I think we're doing pretty well, you know. We have achieved the balance. So guys, I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to check out the games I've made. Stay tuned for more too. I can't wait till we get on some new projects for the games as well. Because we're even going to finish One Coffee at a Time this year or next year as well, which I've been working on that one for so long. I feel mad, but that one's really exciting. You know, I really like that one. You go play that one, especially if you like kitchen, like cooking games. You will love that. And then if you want more of a puzzle one, definitely Bush Dog, because it's basically just herding in a bunch of sheep, and then eventually gain sheep in it. So you keep on gaining sheep eventually until you fail. Because I probably should put back in the roguelike one because it's really hard to think about where I put that genre on or not because technically it is. Or, you know, there's roguelike and roguelite. Because the difference between the two is that one it has like what meta possession, so possession outside of the main game you're playing itself, and the other one's just like you play the game, see how long you can survive, and that's it, and do it all over again. There's a two. Probably the biggest difference in the two, if that makes sense. And One Coffee Time is just, you know, a little cafe basically where you can make your own little ingredients, which just make me excited to think about it. Because the biggest thing I'm only going to do for that one, which might take me a while, is saving. So right now the game does have saving, but you know, it's a pretty low item game. Especially what's on itch. As far as I know, it's pretty low item. But I did keep it for a long time on the desktop in the background on my computer for a long time, and it did not cause any interference, so it is pretty low system running. Oh, there's no game 2 that I have to play. I eventually might get because it's Godot. It made with Godot as well. A little demo I've been playing. It's one that's about building that chain, and I'm just thinking, I don't know, I might play the demo for you guys. And I'm just thinking that every time I play that one is like, imagine me going to the station like this and being told, hang on sir, give me a minute, I have to rearrange the seating to suit your needs and everybody else's needs best. Basically it's that. Basically it's like that, this game. It's like really like, talk about first class change happening. It's in the back in your A and B like this one is. It's the computer. It's just like, yeah, the station. You're like, sir, excuse me for a moment. I need to rearrange we need to bring the team in to rearrange the whole train to suit everyone's needs. Like, I think that's really funny. Yeah, I'm trying to. I guess I still got the only job left one as well, which is a zombie game, which is about gathering food, which I'll get going as well after Bush Dog comes out. So probably will be the next project on that. For the most part, unless there's anything major. Once we solve the finer details of Bush Dog, it'll be out. So it'll be out on Steam and itch. And we'll be given a price. So it won't be out for free anymore. I'm pretty sure if you do go, yeah. I'm pretty sure you can still get it for free, the full version, if you do go the cheap version at the moment. I don't know, maybe not. Who knows? So yeah. Well, I guess if you donate, you probably will hopefully still be able to access the full version. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.